it's Annie from White Lace Cottage. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I'm sure that you noticed that my hair looks a little different. That's because I got a haircut. For the summer, I just thought I would do something different. So I got a pixie haircut. I love it, but it's sort of a style that we're kind of working towards because I need my bangs to grow out a little bit more. So I want to do a side sweep, and I want my top to be a little longer next time right in this area here. So we're gonna let that grow out a little bit, but we had to cut just kind of, it's like I said, it's a style I have to grow into, but I'm sure you noticed I looked a little different. So okay, so let's start talking about our favorites. Today, instead of sharing a project, I am going to talk about some of my favorite things. So I've been searching for a concealer for a while now, and I've been getting very, very frustrated because I'm just going to tell you this in case you didn't know, but I'm turning 50, and we won't even start talking about that, but it's been very frustrating trying to find a concealer that really works and not only covers up the dark circles that I have under my eyes, but also will not highlight the fine lines that I have under my eyes, and most of them have. I've been on the hunt and search for a while to find the perfect concealer, and I found it. Seriously, I have. So like I said, I've used a lot of concealers. They just did not work for me, and I tried different techniques, and still, you know, the last concealer that I was using worked okay, but it was starting to dry my eyes out. Like, it would just look dry and cakey, and nobody wants that. And I had heard about Kat Von D's concealer, and I finally just decided I was going to try it. You know, after a while, you're like, whatever, you know, everybody claims that their concealer is so great, you're like, whatever. But you know what? It really is awesome. I love this stuff. Okay, so this is Kat Von D's concealer, and I use the light. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Not only does it conceal my dark circles, but it also stays on and does not highlight my fine lines, because nobody wants their lines highlighted. No, nobody wants that. So you can use your fingers if you want. I don't apply my makeup like that, but you can. And so I'm going to tell you, this isn't a tutorial, I'm just going to give you a quick, like, how I do it. Okay, so use very, very little of this. I take it and I just squeeze a little dot, okay, just a little bit, enough to, you know, cover both of my eyes. So I just put a little bit on my brush, and then I just kind of dot it on. Then I take my Beauty Blender, and then I blend it in really well on both sides, okay? Just so it doesn't crease. I also use my Lumiere powder. I love this powder. So I'm not going to do it, but I just will put my Beauty Blender in my Lumiere powder, just dab it in there, and then I take my Beauty Blender and I will dab it under there and dab it under there, and then I'll let it sit, okay? Then I'll go back and I will use my concealer anywhere else that I need to. If I have, you know, little red spots that didn't totally get covered up on my CC cream, or a pimple or scar or whatever, you know, just go back and I will cover it up with that, again blending it with my Beauty Blender. I go back and I put the rest of my makeup on. Then I go back, once all my makeup's on, I go ahead and use my Beauty Blender again, and I dip it in my powder and I kind of pat it on, and then I take another of my favorite things, and this is from It's Cosmetics. So this is the all over, and this is the contour side of the brush. Love this brush. Okay, so after I get the powder on, then I take this side, the contour or conceal side, and I will lightly sweep under my eyes, and then I will take the all over and I'll blend it in all over. I love this brush. It's kind of pricey. I think it was $48, $49 at Ulta is where I found it at. But I really do love it, and if you take care of a brush, you'll have it forever. Okay, so another one of my favorite things, I was using BB cream from Revlon, and I think it's Photo Finish. I really love that, but I felt like I needed a CC cream because I felt like it wasn't totally covering my some of the redness on my face, so I decided to try this. And it has a SPF 50, and it also, hold on, I have to get my glasses because I can't read the small writing. It also, it's full coverage, which I love me some full coverage. And it has anti-aging hydrating serum. I love that. So this I do apply with my fingers. I just squirt it on my clean fingers, and then I rub it in. After I put my moisturizer primer on, I put this on, and so this is before your foundation. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It does have a little citrusy smell, but I'm cool with that. I don't mind it, it goes away. It Cosmetics, I've been told, I don't use all their cosmetics, but I've heard that a lot of their products do have that citrusy smell. Some people are bothered by it. I don't know. It's there and it goes away. It's not a big deal. Another one of my favorite things is this mascara by L'Oreal. It's Superstar, Voluminous Superstar Mascara. Okay. I've never used a mascara before that's a primer and a mascara. And I decided to try this. A friend had recommended it to me, and I love it. I really, really, really love it. So first you put on the primer. Let it sit on for a couple minutes. After you curl your eyelashes, then you apply your primer. And then after the primer's dry, like I said, like a minute or two, then I go ahead and I'll put my mascara on. This one is a waterproof, but they do have non-waterproof. I can only use waterproof mascara, otherwise my eyelashes go straight out. Love this mascara, especially if you are over 40 and your eyelashes start to get like really fine and thin and wimpy and you know, whatever. This stuff is the bomb. I love it because it thickens my eyelashes, makes them look a little longer. Love this stuff. Another one of my favorite things is, oh, let me talk about this first. Okay, so I love Marc Jacobs primer, coconut primer. I love that. But I was going on a trip and I ran out, or not ran out, it's almost out. And I was just afraid, like, I don't want to be out of town and then I couldn't get any more of my primer out. Because really I thought I couldn't get it delivered before I was going to leave, and I have nobody locally that I could bought it from. So I was reading the reviews on Lancôme's La Base Pro primer. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think I like it better than the Marc Jacobs primer for my skin. My moisture, you know, I cleanse my skin, I put my moisturizer, I put this on top. And it seems like as soon as you put it on, it feels like it locks in your moisturizer, which I love. And then you put your foundation on, all your makeup on. I feel like it really helps keep it in place. I love this. And I just use a pump and I just put it on all over. You know, using my fingers, I put it on all over. Love, love, love this primer. I think it might be my new favorite. And another one, let's stay on this, and since we're talking about keeping your makeup in place. So I was somewhere where it was very, very humid, and during the whole year I don't always use like a setting spray for my face because I feel like my face, or my skin, well, yeah, my skin is drier now, so I don't normally need that. But in the summertime it can get kind of humid, so on a really hot, humid day, you just kind of feel like your makeup is like melting off your face. And you heard about Model in a Bottle and I decided to try it. Wow, this stuff is amazing. Use this after you apply all your makeup. Love that spray. It really helps keep my makeup in place. Like I said, I was somewhere where it was really hot and humid, and usually by the end of the day, like my makeup is like all drippy and oily and gross. And it totally wasn't. It was like fresh, as though I just put it on. I mean, it really works amazingly. So again, I was traveling and I love Urban Decay, especially their eye makeup. I love their eye makeup, and I've been in love with Gwen Stefani's palette. I just love her palette. I love all the colors. So I was going out of town and I'd heard about naked palettes from Urban Decay before. I haven't used them. I know, can you believe I haven't used them? This one is the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics, and I love wearing neutral colors because I feel like you can you know, wear it with anything. So these are the colors, if you can see. And I love that you can, you know, use the lighter colors for during the day, and if you're going out at nighttime, you can darken a little bit for an evening look. I just love this palette. This is an awesome palette for every day, and like I said, if you're traveling, this is so nice to have. I just love it. Love the colors. They last a long time. They don't crease, and I feel like you use a little bit of it and you get such good color coverage on your eye. The last thing that I wanted to share is, like I said, I'm traveling and I'm going to be doing some more traveling this summer. And I was trying to, since I was getting on a plane, I didn't want to have like I wanted to bring my bag on with me. So I didn't want to have a makeup bag and a toiletry bag. And sometimes those are kind of a pain too when you're traveling. I love Vera Bradley. I love her bags. And I saw this bag on there and I decided to try it. And I love it. I have to say, this is not my favorite pattern. It really isn't. If you know me, this totally is not me. I'm more of a floral girl. Go in a bathroom and then it's going to go in my bag. I'm not going to walk around town with it, okay? So who cares what it looks like? It was on sale. They have sales all the time. So, okay, when you get it, they have a tie here to keep it closed. That's how it stays closed. Okay, so you untie it. It's got nice little handles here, and then it opens all the way. I'm upside down. So it opens all the way up, and it has a little hook right here. Okay, so there's a little hook. So you can hook this onto a towel rack, or sometimes in the back of the door in a hotel room. It's got a little, you know, clothing, like a robe hook or whatever. There's somewhere in the bathroom you're gonna find a spot to hang this. Okay, so you hang this, and then look at all the compartments. So let's talk about the compartments. This one, it's got a little area here. It's got a little area here. And then it's got little pockets in here, so this would be good for like hair supplies, if you get bobby pins or rubber bands or what. And you can put that in there, or you could even put jewelry in here. You can use this as your jewelry, you know, pocket. And then here you can put your toiletries in, and then the bottom is for your makeup. And I love that it's lined in plastic, so you know sometimes makeup can, you know, spill or whatever, powder or eyeshadow could open up, whatever. If it gets messy, you just wipe it out. It's not going to ruin this piece. I love this thing so much. I love how organized it keeps me. As I said, I just used it on a trip, and I loved how it just keeps you all organized. Everything's right there, and then when you're done, you just fold it up. You toss it in the drawer in the room, or you can toss it back in your bag, or you can keep it on the counter. But it's just nice because it doesn't take up all that room. When you're, you know, everything's right there. You can see it because it's clear right there. I love that. It's just, oh my gosh, I love, love, love this bag. And again, I got this at verabradley.com, and I'm a big Vera Bradley fan. I love, love, love all their bags and everything. And this is like one of my favorite things. I love this so much. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and go out and get that concealer. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. I'll be sharing more projects. I have a lot of things coming up. And make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you are, thank you so much for subscribing. And make sure that you follow me along on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Google+. Make sure you follow me at whitelacecottage.com too, where I share more tips, tricks for decorating on a budget. And I also love sharing painting tips and tricks as well. So thank you so much again for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Stay shabby. Bye.